Everyone, David Wilkison here with EzeeHomeSolutions, and I wanted to talk to you today about, do you really know the real cost of being a landlord? Well, a lot of people get into being a landlord by accident, or some by choice and some by accident. But do you really know what the costs are of being a landlord? Well, if you've been a landlord before, I'm sure you've ran into these issues I'm going to talk to you about today. But if you are thinking about becoming a landlord, or a landlord already, then basically the costs that are involved can add up very quickly. One of the costs that is probably unseen is when a tenant is moving out of the property, then you have to rehabilitate the property back to its great condition that it was in before the tenant moved into the property. So this usually requires to paint the inside of the property, maybe replace carpets, maybe replace some fixtures and door handles and things like that. Or it can get to be a lot more extensive depending on if the tenant kept your property in good condition or not. A lot of properties that tenants live in, they don't treat them as their own property, so they do damage to the property, and it can end up costing you thousands and thousands of dollars when they move out. Another issue that people do not see is that they don't screen their tenants well enough, so that when tenant moves in, they just get a lot of different tenants that come to take a look at the property, and then they just choose one. They put the tenant in there, and then the next thing you know, a month or two down the line, the tenant is not paying their rent on time and falling behind. And sometimes these folks will give them a little bit of leeway, and then next thing you know, they are 2 or 3 months behind, and they're just letting them stay in the property. Well, you need to evict that tenant out of there because they're not paying their rent. And the quicker that you do this, then the less it's going to end up costing you in the end. However, it is still going to cost you money in order to evict the tenant. And the cost can range anywhere from a few $100s to a few $1,000, depending on if the tenant tries to fight back with the eviction process. And evictions take around 30 days or so in order to actually get the tenant out of there. That's from the time that they were served, and you file the paperwork and they're served, and they actually are moved out of the property. So the longer that you take in order to do that, the longer that it'll take to get the tenant out of the property. So this ends up costing you time and money because you're losing rent every month that property is not occupied and the person is paying rent. And you have legal fees that are involved, and then the tenant can do damage to your property because they might be mad when they leave. And I've seen this happen many times where the tenant does lots of damage to the property when they leave. They put holes in the walls, they tear apart the air conditioners, they do damage to cabinets and other sources in the house, and just ends up costing the landlord lots of money. And so basically you have to worry about legal fees, you have to worry about repairs, you have to worry about loss of income when you have bad tenants in the property. So all these things are unforeseen when somebody becomes a landlord. So if you're in any type of these situations and you're looking to sell your property, you can call me directly at 321-250-7706. Again, that's 321-250-7706. Or you can click the link below at sellhousefastverabeach.com, and I'll be happy to come out, take a look at the property, and talk with you about it, make you a fair cash offer on your property, and I can buy it quickly and close quickly. So again, if you're in this situation and you just need to sell and you're tired of that dealing with that property and that issue, then give me a call today or enter your information on the website below, and I'll be happy to help you out with your situation. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Take care.